Hello, this is Jay Profit, and today we're going to look at some options and settings in your Google site. If you go up to the top right hand corner of the page, you'll see a button with a gear on it. If you select that, your settings will display beneath it. The first thing we're going to look at is revision history. In revision history, much like Google Drive, you can look at previous versions of this web page and revert back to that version if you like it better. The next setting we're going to look at is subscribe to page changes. Let's say you work with a team on this specific page and you want to be notified when somebody else makes a change so you can be up to date. You can click Save Page Changes and they'll send you an email when any changes are made. Being that I'm the only one that works on this page, I'm going to deselect that in my case. The next option down is Page Settings. Now, Page Settings will control different settings depending on the page you're located on. This one I can turn the page title on and off, so where it says Google Environment, if I deselect that and save, this will no longer show. I can click to show links to subpages. Down here on my page where it says subpages and I have a subpage called Google Drive, it would not show those links. Allow attachments. Beneath that I also have a place where people can put attachments onto my page. I can turn that on and off. I can also turn it off whether I allow comments. Beneath that I have a page description. This does not show up on the page itself, but enables other contributors to see the purpose of this page. And Page URL lets me go in and change the physical address of this web page on my site. Under Page Settings we have Print Page, Copy Page, and Move Page. Print Page just sets up a print dialog for you to print the page you're working on. Copy Page enables you to make an exact copy of the page. Let's say you're using, you want to make a page for two separate classes and you want them to start off looking exactly alike. So you create one and then you'll give your second page a different title. Tell it where you want to put that page on your site and copy it. Now Google Sites will take that page you did have, make an exact copy of it with the new title and place it where you wanted so that you can now start editing this new page. Move Page gives you an option to take the page and change the navigation where it appears on your site. Beneath that is Delete Page. Just like we copied a page earlier, if you decide you don't want one anymore, then you can select Delete Page. It'll give you a dialog box to make sure you really want to delete it, and also you'll see it deletes any attachments connected to it. You select Delete, and Google Sites will then delete that page. You can see that I no longer have a Google Docs page. Beneath Delete Page is Preview Page as Viewer. Right now we're looking at the page as a contributor or as the owner, and you have the options buttons and the share button. But if you want to see what this page is going to look like to an outside viewer, you click Preview Page as Viewer, and it'll open up in a new tab without those extra editing features, so you see exactly what the outside viewer is going to see. Beneath the Page Actions section is the Page Template section in the settings. Let's look at Change Page Template. Google Sites has several page templates that are defaulted when you create a site. You can choose from Web Page, Announcements, File Cabinet, List, and Start Page. And these are all different options or different ways that the page is set up depending on how you're going to use it. In this case, mine's set up as a web page, and I'm going to keep it that way. If you were going to change a page, you could select, let's say, Announcements, and you have the option to apply the default content, which means if you had some content on this page already and you made this selection, it would delete what you have and put some default content there to give you an idea of how this page should be set up. In this case, I'm not going to select it. I'm going to cancel. If the page you have, you've added some things and made some other changes to it, you can save your current page as a template. Let's say you've got this, you've edited some things, and you like it just like this, and you want to always be able to go back and start with a page that looks like this and edit it from there. Then you could come in, the template name is going to take the web page name that you're working on. You could add a description, tell where you want this page to appear, and save it as a template. Under site actions, these actions pertain to the entire site, not just the page you're on. The first one is subscribe to site changes. Much like we had subscribe to page changes, but this will give you a notification if any of the pages within your site are changed. Edit site layout gives you a few options in how things look within your site or within the pages in your site. You can see that I got the edit site layout section on the top, the header here. And I can turn certain features of the page on and off. I can turn the header on and off. Right now I have navigation down the sidebar, and I could turn that sidebar off so that didn't show up anymore. Let's say maybe I wanted the navigation horizontally across the top. Now it'll put my navigation up top and not up and down the side. I could add a custom footer across the bottom of the page if I had information that I wanted to show up at the bottom of each page. I could also change the width to away from the theme default to a certain percentage or certain pixels or percentage of the screen that the viewer has. I'm going to leave that on theme default for now. The rest of these site actions and settings will be in separate videos. Thank you for watching.